Symington, ladies and gentlemen. Come on up, Evening, y'all. If you don't know me, then you two don't. My name is Ken Symington. I've got 10 minutes to perform here. Ladies, please take notice I last the entire duration. You know, the joke's really bad when I'm doing a 2-minute set. Right? But I'm not from comedy. I've got a regular job, a regular life. Some of you know me from that. He still claims he's not gay. I'm sorry, I swear to God I wasn't going to do a Ryan's gay joke, but look at him, tell me you don't think he's seen one up close.
The angle is just perfect over here, man.
Yeah, right there. So, as uncomfortable as I am blaming the progeny-progenitor dynamic for my shortcomings, I'd be lying if I said I didn't have questions. See, I was interested in water a little bit as a child. My father taught me to swim by throwing me bodily in the river. Okay. Right, a few years later, puberty hits, I become interested in girls. All I got was a sex talk. Does that seem right to you? Okay, anybody's parents catch them smoking, right? Make them smoke the whole pack? You didn't that one? Right, the whole pack. See, I made sure my parents caught me making out with the topless cheerleader. No dice. I mean, so much for consistency, okay? So let's get back to that sex talk for a second, okay? I'm like 14 years old, right? I find my father at the dinner table with this huge fishbowl full of condoms. He said, "Come here, boy. You know what these are?" I said, "Yeah, Dad." He said, "You know how to put them on and stuff?" I said, "Yeah, Dad." I said, "All right then. Go out and play." Now, I walked away from that experience with a couple of things, okay? First of all, the size of this thing, man. I mean, after that moment, I could never again doubt that that man had faith in me. Expectations, you might say. Right? I mean, the picture in his head, I know every father wants, more than they had for his son and all that, but the picture in his head had to be just this enormous line of women out our front door. Right? And I just poke my head out every once in a while and yell, "Next!" Alright, so let's talk about that. My last trip out, okay? I am working, right? I have to. I'm giving this girl everything I've got, everything, right? The moment of maximum joy arrives. And she opens her eyes and she says, "Talk to me. Tell me what I want to hear." I panicked. I mean, has anything I've said up to this point indicated to you that I know what women want to hear? I am focused on turning this into the marathon that she needs it to be, not the sprint to 7-Eleven that's good for me. Right? I'm all panicked. So I yelled out the very first thing that popped into my head that I figured she'd like. "Oh my God, baby. I can't believe how well your shoes match your dress." It happens how it happened. Alright, so, right, I'm a regular guy, I'm a single guy, ladies. I'm always looking to snatch a kiss. Or bingo. Right? Thank you. This is killing me. There's not like one single chick in the entire thing. Right? And all my jokes are, "Hi, I'm single." Yeah, on most of my jokes. Okay, so, I don't know what you guys are thinking. It's the holiday season, okay? Christmas is coming up and all that. Right, up here, I've got the same feeling they must get when you're looking to book your son's bar mitzvah and you call the Santa strippers. Oh, it didn't work, huh? That's alright. I got some tranny hooker material we'll get to in a second here. So, I'm not from comedy, right? I'm a regular guy. I'm not gonna have, like, a group experience with, you know, a Pineville chick and a farm animal. Ever again. Right? Some joker yelled stampede and I saw the inside of the ER. Right? So, when you're up here, right, as a regular guy, you're gonna be thinking to yourself, oh, the lights, where the fuck is the audience? But, for me, right, I'm thinking you need to seize your dreams, people. Right, sometimes by the back of the head. Right, that would be the tranny hooker. Now, I wanted to do something special. Most of you guys, you know, you're thinking, why is he singing? I don't know the whole story, but I can tell you this. Alright, I wanted to do something special. After that wild, untamed mountain of I love you has been climbed, she kind of stops hearing it. So I went to a married friend of mine and asked for advice. Right? Predictably, I fucked it up. He said, don't say it all. Instead, write down on a note everything I love about her and just sort of interrupt her normal day. Right? With all the reasons that I love her. On my side so far? Thank you. Because that could change given I included she fucks like Snooki on an 8-ball. So having crafted the note, I then made a serious, tragic error I can only in retrospect blame on utter madness. Right? The one place in the house she would have to go at some point, sit and have a little time to read. Anybody? I slipped a note on the rim of the toilet. Now, the real stroke of grace in all this is despite years of trained, conditioned behavior, it was exactly this one time I managed not to flush. So staring at a giant white bowl of baby Ruths, she found my note. I'm not going to tell you exactly what happened. Another trip to the ER and all. It's not me, it's her, right? Thank you. You guys are a very interesting crowd. Very glad to be here, by the way. I had a little run-in with some does on my motorcycle tonight, which scared the hell out of me. But speaking of things that scared the hell out of you, I have a job, right? A regular job, a regular life. Anybody else? One guy. Nice. Central Oregon, the current economy. Right? But I'm going to give you a story from my old job. Right? Guys up there at my old job used to make fun of how I talk. So I had to prove my boss wrong. See, I say caulk. That's right. Don't wait for it. See, everybody around here seems to think that word doesn't have an L in it. So my boss slipped up, and he's screaming he needs some caulk. I said, what? He said, black cock. Now. I said, what? I said, are you deaf? I need black cock. I said, what? There's a few people standing around by now. He says, I need black cock. Now. I can't live without it. I'm trying to... Fuck you. And that's all for me tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you very much. You've actually been a crowd.